Fourth strikeout for Quintana, but that breaking ball was critical.
What's up, guys?
He walked his first time, takes outside.
Say the word list in the chat if you want to see our list of over 350 signed authenticated Major League Baseball.
Hasn't thrown a curveball for a strike. He's about, if he throws that for a ball, it's bases loaded, 1 out, a great chance for the Padres. He drops in there, changes potentially the entire inning.
We're not going super late tonight because we do have a show tomorrow.
Going by the numbers, that's the guy you wanted to play with runners in scoring position at 2 outs. 0 for 19. 8 punches for the season. Diaz is not ideal. Didn't get it. 3 balls and no strikes.
What's up, SLC? Guys, say the word list in the chat if you want to see that list.
It's 3-0 on Diaz. No green light with a strike right down the middle. Again, another inning where the Padres are making Quintana work. He's coming up on 30 pitches in the inning.
Say the word list, guys.
That's a ground ball through the left side base hit.
Guys, if you're in the New York area, pop out to our show tomorrow.
Take the lead on the first
Rockaway Beach.
RBI hit. Been in scoring position for Diaz this year. Falling behind in the count, 3-0. Just a 3-1. Gets a heater. We mentioned how hard it's been for Quintana to throw anything but a fastball for a strike. Ground ball through the hole. Barrel scores on this ball easily. Padres are up 1-0. Talk about the announcer's jinx you gave me, Jeff. Jinx. Statman's dream right there. Brandon Lockridge.
Let me know that you want to see that list. Say the word list in the chat.
Pulls it back and takes ball 1. Padres have been so good all year long with 2 outs, though. Diaz aside from that at bat, but look at the numbers. 2 outs this year. Popped up. Right side for Hoskins. Takes care of it. Quintana gives up a run. Brewers coming up, the heart of the order.
Let me know, guys. If you want to see that list, say the word list in the chat.
Right over his feet. The field, the texture, the thin, the stitching is heavy, so you kind of feel that jersey that was very heavy. Check it out, the last name and the number. They have a little glitter on them, so they kind of stack up. It just feels right. It's a really cool piece to go with it. The way it gets dirty when you slide, it just kind of like rubs off on that glitter. It's really, really cool.
What's up? Say the word list in the chat, guys. We have over 350 signed authenticated Major League Baseball.
I think where this team's headed. Logan Webb might be the most underappreciated quality starting pitcher in all of baseball. If this Giants team is going to make noise, it's going to be because of their starting rotation. For me, it's really important for us to
say the word list in the chat.
Talking about the Giants in September again. When greatness calls, you answer.
Let me know who you guys are looking for. We have over 350 signed authenticated Major League Baseballs, as well as jerseys, photos, hats. Let me know.
I think it's very cool what Fanatics has done. It's just a giant sports festival. What would you want every sports fan to dream of doing? Okay, this is exciting.
Let me know, guys. Say the word list in the chat.
This guy's next level. Oh my goodness. Lots of great baseball. A good guess, by the way. For baseball, like I'm still a young kid, like a little teenager. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable. 1-0 San Diego as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Christian Yelich leads it off.
Say the word list in the chat, guys, if you want to see that list.
12-game hitting streak on the line. At a base hit.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Swing and a foul held on to by Diaz. Kohlick has been very consistent right in the middle of the plate, getting outs. 2 is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Your StatCast. Look at where all those pitches are. Pretty middle.
78, what's up?
You got movement, you got deception, you have different pitches.
What's up, 78?
Not all bad pitches.
How's everything?
Not all good pitches get out. Couple double plays behind him. That is also to his strength. This one whacked into center field, but right there is Merrill to make the play. 1 away. Let's go out to Los Angeles. Chris Myers in a studio game break.
How's everything, 78? Long time no see. What's up? What's up? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
Thanks so much, Chris. The Cardinals just
Say the word list in the chat, guys.
nucleus of players just doing a great job in St. Louis right now. And Arenado is having a bounce back season for them. Looks re-energized. Their pitching. The thing about the Cardinals is their pitching has been better, I think, than most people thought, myself included. And Ollie Marmol is doing a tremendous job. I tied on Contreras. You know, what Brendan Donovan has done, he's in the National League batting title conversation. Arenado coming off the bench for that walk-off today. Eric Fetty with 5 1/3 scoreless innings. They got one of the top closers in the game. Honestly, despite him blowing a save today, ended up getting the win. I think a lot of people saw the Cardinals.
Say the word list in the chat, guys.
Wave and a miss. Kohlick picks up the strikeout. Second of the game for Kohlick. They can stream every out-of-market MLB game plus and MLB Network 24/7. It's now available at a new low price of $119.99. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.tv for details.
If you guys want to see our list, say the word list in the chat. We have over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs, as well as photos, bats.
You know what that tells me? That Ruben Niebla and Padres, throw it down the middle, your ball moves enough. If you watch where he's aiming down the middle, and again, another out. It was an easy 3 up and 3 down for Kohlick.
Let me know who you guys are looking for. If you're looking for Yankees, let me know. You're looking for Mets, let me know. Royals, Red Sox, Angels, Dodgers. Let me know who you guys are looking for. Say the word list.
It's going to be a big year for both Michelle. This team is for real. Their pitching rotation is the most experienced in the division with Boston. Swing and a miss. Offensively, this team has what it takes. Pitching will have what it takes to be that World Series contender.
Say the word list, guys.
I think this is the Phillies' division to win. Everybody knows they're a world within the team. They're motivated collectively to go after that World Series run. Bryce Harper is one of the great bases owners. Do great things when it matters. Trey Turner just tools out of his mind. Trey Turner, mammoth home run. Zach Wheeler, this guy has been nothing but sensational since he was signed. This fan base loves us as a team. Covering the city, they're a lot of fun to be able to go in the banks every single day. They are a complete team. Time to win for the Phillies. The Reds and Braves are headed to Bristol, baby. Don't miss the
Say the word list, guys. What's up, Rob? Welcome back, Rob. Let me know who you guys want to see. I'm all right. I'm all right. How are you doing?
Late nights and early mornings on MLB Network.
Good, 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 good. Rob, do you ever have any interest in taking a Pedro Martinez? If I could get you a good price, Pedro.
1-0 San Diego as we play in the top of the fifth inning in Milwaukee. Jose Quintana back to work for the Brewers. And we've got a special guest with us in the booth for this top of the fifth inning. It's Michael Milken.
Let me know if you want to see that list, guys.
Foundation doing the home run challenge for a 30th season started in 1996. Michael, thank you so much for coming with us. And it's your second game of the day already, right? You did the White Sox, and now you're checking out Brewers Padres.
It is, and what's so fantastic in this stadium, you can see it's almost totally filled. Thousands of kids coming here.
Rob, he
Mark
played for
has
the
done
Phillies.
great. Mark Antonazzo has done a great job with this team.
Mark, I was going to say, you better introduce
Right.
your boss here, buddy. Like, we have another special guest in the booth, Mark Antonazzo, Brewers chairman.
Or are you looking for more specific Phillies first?
You guys have done such great work raising so much money for prostate cancer awareness and
Gonna be a Christmas gift.
your checkups and everything else.
I feel
How much money
that.
has been raised so far? I know June is such a big month for you.
Well,
guys.
we've raised about $1.1 billion, but for just home runs, we've raised about $72 million. And people don't realize that 1 in 2 men
Right,
will
right,
get
this is
cancer.
Yep, go ahead.
1 in 2 men get cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 3 women. So it's not that exclusive of a club, but we've had.
Say the word list in the chat, guys, if you want to see our list.
And who kicked it off? Fox. 30 years.
Harper, I actually just got in.
I'm just happy to be here for my 30th season.
How long does the challenge go? Does it go all the way through the month of June or through Father's Day?
It goes through Father's Day.
Harper, I actually just got in. Harper.
You know, this is our first time in Milwaukee without Euchre.
Yep. And it's a tough one. Believe me. I mean, it's been tough every moment of the day. And
It is not.
on the radio side when you're done over here, and you used to.
It is not sold yet.
Coming here and chatting with you on this special day for the home run challenge. What's it been like for you being in here for the first time without Bob?
It's a change. You know, I always get those witticisms. You never know what little advice you might be getting. But he had a love of life and a love of baseball. So
That's Bryce.
this is part of it. Take your dad out to the ball game. Remind him to get that simple blood test. We just had a situation where President Biden hadn't had a blood test in 11 years. So it was more advanced than it should have been when it was dealt with. But here at the University of Wisconsin, you have one of the major research programs. But
I have it listed at 275. I could do you 250, Rob.
But we're big on data. And I noticed this year there's new.
And that comes with the authentication letter.
It's the hardest home runs. And that's our quiz.
250? I got you, brother.
Who hit a home run that traveled at the fastest speed? Do you know who that was?
I got to guess.
Okay.
Yeah, O'Neal Cruz. Just like the Brewers. I'm pretty sure he took out a window pane to one of the boats in the Allegheny.
No, actually, it's Stanton.
Oh, really?
At 126 miles an hour.
Rob, do you want a cube for this one?
Since they kept this up,
Okay. All right.
of the 21.
Or is it fine as is? Yep, please. You got it.
Hit by Judge and Stanton. Wow.
Wow.
What is this cheering here that we're hearing?
This would be a Bronx cheer. Speaking of the Bronx Bombers, from Manny Machado. This goes back to 2018.
That's a good one to knock off the list there, Rob.
An incident at first base with Jesus Aguilar.
Good one to knock off the list. Good ink.
Across the first base bag. So Brewers fans, don't forget. There's no doubt about that.
You got it, brother.
Well, they have a good memory, and they really appreciate.
You got it. All you.
That's a great question for Mark too, because for the Brewers,
We're actually gonna get that sealed up in just a moment.
Of Milwaukee Brewers baseball, right?
You got it, Rob.
6 of the last 7 years.
Rob, let me see if there's anyone else that just came in that you're gonna want.
Obviously, speak to that too. Success in this market and what the Brewers
You're looking for mainly like current Phillies.
they've been able to put together. It really is remarkable what the Brewers have been able to do.
So Mark has his own standing. He's been getting wins divided by payroll.
Oh, okay.
So you've been in first place.
I got you. I got it. Hold on. Actually, I think I have a Turner that just came in today. If you're interested in Trey, that could go in this box. Let me check.
And of course, all the great players.
I mean, you talk about the pitching that this group has put together too. I mean, one of the foremost outstanding groups of cultivating pitching that's in Major League Baseball right now.
Yeah, we had at the start of the year. We talked about this last night. 6 starters on the IL.
Let me check if I just got Trey.
We still have one of the best starting pitching staffs in the National League.
No.
Really is a remarkable feat.
No, Trey didn't come in yet.
It's been terrific as Nick Mears starts getting loose right now for Quintana. You know, Mark, you saw Quintana pitch against the Brewers so many times.
He'll be in Monday. Trey will be in Monday.
So many different times. It has to be very gratifying to have a Brewers uniform.
We couldn't move fast enough when he became available as a free agent this year.
Yeah.
And, Mike, you followed him kind of a month. That is true. And I would say one of the things that's happened here with Mark's and the team support is that we reduced the death rate so much from cancer.
Let me see who did just come in.
Case, you have a great chance to live a normal life.
Let me see who did just come in.
It's been amazing, the fan support. And the other thing with Fox,
I got today.
There are so many people over the years that say, I saw you on Fox talking about prostate cancer. I went and got that simple blood test, and they caught it early, and I'm going to be fine.
Michael, I recently had a buddy of mine that went and got the blood test, and he came back positive, and he's already had the surgery, and he's gotten a clean bill.
I got a new Skeens in today.
So thank you. And like you said, it's a simple test.
I got
very early, get the treatment, and it's very curable if you detect it early.
Well, it is. And
Dusty Baker and Jason Giambi in today.
I would say Fox initial commitment 30 years ago, and Major League Baseball's made a major difference. And people hearing it, the month that most people get checked now starts in the middle of June. And they heard in a ball game or something, they saw the blue wristbands on the ball field. And it's really made a significant difference from that standpoint. And I think we're extremely optimistic here in the next decade or so that we're going to eliminate prostate cancer as a cause of death.
That's incredible. This one popped on shallow left, long run for Collins. Not going to be able to get there. It's a fair ball. Runners are on the corners now for San Diego's. Jackson Merrill picks up his second base hit of the ball game and extends the inning against Quintana. Chris Hook's going to go out and chat.
Guys, if you want to see that list, say the word list. I am still looking here who we got in today.
Michael, you've got a busy schedule, of course. Where do you go after Milwaukee?
We go to the Mets, then we go to the Yankees, then the Mets, then Baltimore, then Washington, then the Dodgers, etc. 1 year, in 19 days, we hit all 30 ballparks. So you have to have a lot of stamina. Joe Torre used to travel with us, but we had a doubleheader. We got in like at 2 or 3 in the morning, and he told me he's dropping off the traveling squad. Okay, so, but it's a mission, and it's the most diagnosed non-skin cancer for men.
I got a Mark Grayson today.
Major League Baseball, and Milwaukee got behind it, and Fox. There wasn't that much knowledge of the issue, and This is one of the few life-threatening diseases that you have an early warning system. A simple blood test, no different than if you're getting your cholesterol checked.
Do say the word list in the chat, guys, if you want to see that list.
And therefore, there's really no reason why a person should be diagnosed at an advanced state when he could be diagnosed in an early state.
Where can people go for more information about how to get involved in the Home Run Challenge?
PCF.org, ProstateCancerFoundation.org. You can learn about the Home Run Challenge, but you can also learn one of the things we've done is we've invested hundreds of millions in nutrition research.
I also got Joe Madden in today.
Michael, you need a Madden Cruiser. With all this travel, you should get Mark to get you an RV and a driver, and that way you can maybe do this in less than 19 days.
Well, not easy unless you fly. One time we almost made 4 ball games in one day.
Come on.
They had a rain out in Florida, and they scheduled a morning afternoon doubleheader. So we flew all night to get to Miami.
Okay.
I landed at 4 in the morning. I had Tommy Lasorda. He wanted to go to eat immediately and visit with the local police. And then it started raining. And we had a rain out of the morning game.
Oh, and then you would have had your 4 games. Man. Michael, we appreciate all of your efforts with the Home Run Challenge and the Prostate Cancer Foundation. Continued success. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. You look great.
Sarne, do you want to see the list? You want to see the list? I have names from Aaron Judge to Hank Aaron. Is there anyone specific? Ted Williams? Sarne, I'll send you the list to make it easier on you.
I believe in what we're building here. I believe in the guys we have in our clubhouse.
I'm going to send that to you in your messages, all right?
Chance for their offense to just explode. Have yourself a start to the season. Tyler Silverstone. There's a buzz in this place. One on it, missed it. Down he goes. Invest in these Millers.
If anybody else wants to see that list that I'm sending over, say the word list in the chat, and we'll get it over to your messages as well. You got it.
65 games using C, using the solution.
Say the word list, guys. LIST list.
Actually, we called our stuff Gatorade.
That's starting rotation.
Naturally.
It doesn't get better. Dominating.
We called our stuff Gatorade.
Swing and a miss against Luis Castillo.
It's wipeout stuff.
He's a legit ace.
Talk about depth. The Mariners really have.
What a masterpiece from George Kirby. Just trying to go out there and give my team the best chance to win. Julio Rodriguez is an absolute superstar out there in center field. Go fly zone, Julio. That's like, whoa, I said, like, everything's ready. The guy's dangerous. Julio.
Talking about Jackson Churio.
He's coming into his own.
That truly believe in the presence and the person that Jackson Churio is. You have to love the versatility he brings. Left field, right field.
Youngest player MLB history for 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
That's game used. I have. I have a couple.
Has always been baseball for me. No matter what else I ever did, baseball was the only way I wanted to go.
This is one.
The legendary Bob Uecker passed away January.
This is one piece right here.
This last year, had a long, very private battle with cancer. You'd have never known it. And he called the very
yes, sir.
Brewers
Used.
game that he possibly could have last year. Game 3, the wild card series against the New York Mets. Yeah, not a day goes
You're good.
by where the folks here in the ballpark,
That's Mark McGuire.
partners, his family don't think about you. Cause still has.
That's Mark McGuire. And that's also his rookie year. Rookie year All-Star game.
Just AJ, you had a special.
I don't have an individual list of the game used. I don't have an individual list of the game used.
And those were some of the most magical moments that bet you can remember it.
Price on this one. Big Mac.
See him was just so different. They did a great job with their tribute they've done to him in there.
Let me see.
Better than anybody, Jeff, but even
It shouldn't be too bad.
then to go into Murph's office today and get to talk to him, and you was always in there with
Big
us.
Mac, 200.
Cracking jokes and
200.
trying to have a serious conversation with Murph. You're in there cracking jokes in his Jordans, and it's just a different feeling. And you'll never be able to replace Bob Uecker, what he brought to this organization. How many years did you tell me to ask you?
Yes, sir.
54 years. 54 years he was a broadcaster at the Brewers. The only year that he was not on the call for the Brewers was their inaugural season, 1970. Hoskins pops it up. He was still working with the Atlanta Braves.
It says it on the ball. It's 1987.
Ernie Johnson Sr.
1987.
But Selig brought him to Milwaukee in 1971, and he's been the voice of the Milwaukee Brewers ever since. And he always will be. There'll always be a piece, no matter how long he's gone.
What others?
The Brewers will always have a special place in Bobby. See, it was so many fans, so many people, every generation.
I have an Aaron.
It's just different without him.
I have an Aaron, but that's not like an all-star game used or anything.
Pieces of entertainment that
It's just a regular game used ball.
of sports and entertainment. Because not only was he a fantastic broadcaster, a Hall of Fame broadcaster, having never done it before. He played and always made fun of his playing career.
You got it, brother.
Not a lot of people can
You got it.
An entertainer, a comedian, stand-up comedian, hosted Saturday Night Live.
As far as game used, current guys, no, that's. I don't think so. I'll try to think, but current guys game used that they're hard to get and they're really expensive.
Must be in the front row, and that's why the statue's up in the top of the rafters. But just an incredible human being. On so many.
Well, yeah, I have older guys game used.
My time with you, and I was.
If that's something that you're interested in.
10 amazing years, right?
Like I showed you.
He treated.
But take a look at the list and let me know who you might be interested in, and I might have a game used one from him.
However much time
you let me know.
They were the best moments of your life. He made you remember. And he remembered you. Yeah. That was what, to me, always hit home with you. I'd come and do one, maybe two Brewers games a year with Fox.
Guys, if you want to see our list of over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs, the deepest collection and whatnot,
there's a smile on his face.
Say the word list.
Feel special, and that's why so many people loved him.
Got photos, got jerseys, but clearly the balls are a specialty.
That was a big loss. Big loss to say the least. At this point of the conversation, he would say, "Stop talking about me. Talk about the ball game." As Durgan lines hold him a child from the first as well. Durgan 0 for 2, and Joey Ortiz is coming to play. I know we're not allowed to say good things about Manny Machado here.
Oh, I got a Longoria game used.
What a great throw that was. Going away from first base, one step, planting his right foot, and throwing a one-hop seed across.
But he's not current. He's more current than the other guys we were talking about.
Over at third base, and first Collins is back.
If anybody wants to see that list, say the word list in the chat.
So fast.
Good looking Johnny Bench.
Just fires a missile. That's right on target.
I was just saying before, we're not gonna be live too late tonight. We'll probably be here for a couple more hours.
He made a great. Brewers just 2 singles in the game. Ortiz has one of them.
Probably about 3 more hours.
2 balls and no strikes.
Sorry if that's all right. What's up, DLG? Ryan, you missed a Bryce Harper went.
Slow roller to third. Check it out, Machado again. Use the glove, throws a BB across. And San Diego still leads 1-0 as we go to the sixth.
Oh, I totally forgot UFC tonight. Who's on the card again? Who's the main? I used to follow UFC so closely, and now I don't anymore. Guys, if you're new here and you want to see our list of over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs, say the word list in the chat, and we'll get that list right over to you.
Teenager. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
Oh, Sugar's on the main. Damn, bro. I remember when Sugar Sean was literally the first fight on the card. When nobody knew him. James Adams. Does the list have prices? Yes, it does. Of course it does. You want to see that list, James? Yeah, I got you. If anybody else wants to see that list that I'm sending over to James, say the word list in the chat, and we'll get it right over to you. James, you should have that list now. If anybody else wants to see that, like I said, let us know. Cool Breeze, I got you. Seagrant, I got you. Mai, I got you. You guys could check your messages. We're sending those over now. But guys, also let me know what teams you want to see while you're looking through that list. And I'll pull up some great players for you. So you could check your list. You could check your messages. You have the list now. Grant, you could check your messages. I'm sending the list right now. And last but not least, if anyone else wants to see the list, let me know. Also, shoot out some names that you guys want to see. Cool Breeze, you should see it right now as well. Cool Breeze, I did just get in a Miggy, if you're interested. I did just get in a Miguel Cabrera. I'm sure you probably have, but I did just get a new Miguel in.
Gives away to Brewers right-hander Nick Mears. We'll get Jose Iglesias out of the chute in the top of the sixth inning. Brewers have not scored a run against his Padres pitching staff in the last two.
If anybody else wants to see that list, let me know. Cool Breeze, if you want to see the Miguel, let me know. We just sent the list out, guys, to a bunch of people that requested it. If you want to see that list yourself, say the word list in the chat, and we'll get that list right over to you.
When he's locating that slider, nobody's hitting.
I got you. Unfortunate Pirates fan, I did just get in a brand new Skeens.
He's inherited 23 runners this year, and at one point, he had only allowed a couple to score. Had been in the Orioles series a couple of weeks ago. Where
if anybody has any questions about the list while you're going through it, do not hesitate to ask.
still only allowed 8 of his 23 inherited runners to score.
We got you guys.
A clean inning in the sixth. The Iglesias, Cronenworth, and Diaz schedule. And strike three call. There's the slider on the corner. There's the slider. That was nasty. There are definitions of perfect pitches, and this slider is a perfect pitch. After up and in heater, he then dodged this fastball.
Say the word list in the chat, guys.
Can't even argue. Just such a good pitch.
If anybody wants to see that list that we just sent out, let me know.
A walk and a strikeout. Takes high and tight. We showed the resumes of both up for 5 innings. The reason Quintana's out of the game is deep count. Too many deep counts, not enough off-speed pitches for strikes. The Padres did a really nice job.
Chicken Bone, I got a list of all the Show a Hank Aaron. Show a Hank Aaron. I got a Hank Aaron right here.
Meanwhile, Stephen Kolek on the other side, we showed it. He's throwing heaters, cutters, everything down the middle.
Chicken Bone. I got a list of all of the balls. You want to see the list, Chicken Bone?
His 5 innings of work. 1 and 2 on Cronenworth.
There's Hammer and Hank.
The hits that he allowed, all 5 of them, they were more down the middle.
And if you just want to see, if you're just interested in seeing, then I might as well show you this Hammer and Hank bat that sold yesterday.
That was off Jackson Merrill. Easy to bat. That's the alignment. The one I bet you he wishes
It sold yesterday.
The walk.
The only downside about this one is that this is not like a Hank Aaron bat. It says 1998 home run countdown, commemorating the home run chase. It's kind of silly, but it's still Hank Aaron, and it's still a sick autograph.
Shooting right here. Don't worry about that one up there. Everything else is fine.
But that sold anyways.
No run support. 5 innings.
Guys, if you have not seen that list, let me know. Oh, Chicken Bone, I got you, Chicken Bone. Sorry about that, brother. James, thank you for that. I appreciate that, James. Chicken Bone, I'm sending you the list right now. If anybody else wants that, let me know. And that'll be in your messages, Chicken Bone. We did have a Bryce Harper go not too long ago.
Thanks so much, Chris.
How much on the Skeens?
Playing great baseball. One of the best
It depends on which Skeens you're looking at. I have a new one that just came in that is from the All-Star game last year. And then I have one that I have had, and that one is just his name. Just his autograph. So
Brewers are going to have a hard time. The whole division's going to have a hard time.
depends. Which one are you interested in?
They keep swinging the bat the way that they are.
Thank you, James.
One run differential in Major League Baseball entering the day at plus 104.
James, what All-Star? What All-Star? All-Star Bowl. Paul.
Tyon stepped up, done a great job. Their bullpen is improved.
Just the auto. I can do.
Tucker, Suzuki.
Honestly, it's the same price. I think. Let me double check, but I think that it's the same price.
Same record as the Brewers, only the Yankees.
I just want you to know that before we pull the trigger here. Yeah, it's pretty much the same price. I mean, not really. It's like $30-$40 off. $30-$40 off. But it's a lot closer than I thought. So just the plain autograph. Just the plain autograph, $250. $250 on just the plain autograph. And as far as centering goes, that is some pretty boss centering.
Well, this is the most famous jersey in baseball, right? The Yankee pinstripes, the interlocking end wide.
Not in here, James. Gotcha.
I was a Yankee fan growing up my whole life, die hard, and became a free agent after 7 years with the Rockies, and I wanted to be a Yankee so bad.
The All-Star would be a little bit more.
Different than any other shirt I'd ever put on.
The All-Star, I would have to ask $280.
Power is his inheritance.
Pirates fan, let me know if you're interested in that schemes. Everybody else, let me know. Let me know. Over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs. Unfortunate Pirates fan, I should still have one around then. It's just that unfortunate Pirates fan. I might have a different one by then, and it might be a different price. It might be more, it might be less. But in my experience with a guy like Paul Skeens, that's only on the rise. Usually that means that the price is only on the rise. But what do I know? Say the word list, guys, if you want to see that list. Over 300, or unfortunate Pirates fan, thank you for the follow, brother. 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs. From Ken Griffey Jr. to Manny Ramirez and Alex Rodriguez. What's that jersey on the ground? It's in a bag. What's the difference in 3 Ken Griffey Jr.? Technically, there's that list is not completely accurate. Um, and the difference is just they're different balls. Two of those are sold, so we only have one right now. But the difference is just that they're different balls, different condition balls, different condition autographs. You know, that's pretty much the only reason. Trot Nixon here. Which one is still available? The one that's still available is right here.
I actually went inside the logo. Right. And then I almost took out poor Reese Hoffman. Yeah, poor guy. Did you yell at him on your way? He couldn't hear me. Reese, look out.
Kevin B, this jersey is on this one. I'm looking for 250 on Griffey. 250. And that comes with the cube. Yep, you got it. Kevin B, this is Trot Nixon. Kevin B, are you interested in Trot? Are you interested? I have an Andrew Jones. I have a Tyreek Hill. On Trot I could do 65. And the only reason why it's so much is because this is not custom. This is authentic jersey.
They also bring you special things with pregame. Now, a lot of these stadiums will bring you stuff during a game, which is great. I love it because I eat a lot. But before the game, the stuff they bring here is A1. Yeah. I know last year you had the bacon that was on.
Trot Nixon. I actually have his buddy Kevin Millar right here on a ball. I got you, Kevin. Kevin, are you a Sox fan?
Brought in an actual torch and torched bacon so bacon fat would drip into the potato salad. Yes. As a chef's kiss. That was good.
I also have here Reek,
Ice cream. Ice cream is
Tyreek Hill,
no matter how old you are, where you're at. How many bowls?
Dodgers and Red Sox.
I just had one. Just one? One bowl of custard? One bowl. It's early.
I got you.
Make sure the rain keeps the custard machine on.
I have some fun Red Sox stuff, man. I definitely have some fun Red Sox stuff. Not just the Trot jersey.
0 for 1 for Yelich with a walk.
How do you like that piece? Jason Varitek, 4 no-hitters.
It was delicious, but it wasn't the spread that you were able to enjoy. I offered you some, but you had to take it out of my mouth as it was chewing. Yeah, I was eating it so fast. Yeah. We didn't need to be like Mama Bird and Baby Bird. We didn't need to do that. No.
Got Manny.
I do have salivary glands, so I.
That's got to be one of your guys, right? Because he's a Dodger and Red Sox.
Yeah, it's 12 game hitting.
Let's see how many of those guys, how many Dodger Red Sox I could think of. Kevin, absolutely, brother. Think Manny. There's Reggie Smith. There's a bunch of people that obviously Mookie. There's a bunch of people that have played for both the Dodgers and the Red Sox. It's wild.
Pretty good ratio. Ground ball to Yelich. He hits one foul again.
It really is wild. What's his name? Walker. It's really. I mean, going back to Reggie Smith and to now to guys like Mookie Betts and Walker Bueller. Yup, and Red Sox. Yup, it's unreal. They trade hats like it's like nothing. Kevin, did I send you the list yet? James, which Mickey? Kevin, let me send you the list. James, which Mickey?
This one with 2 outs. Fourth walk by Kolick. Well, Play Ball is baseball's global youth initiative to highlight the fun and
Kevin, I'm sending you the list. Kevin, also, if you're interested, I do have a signed yearbook by Garrett Crochet and Tanner Houck together. Right here on top.
Right here. He's gotten off to a slower
Or
start.
this one. Or this one.
6 for 47 with 6 singles. No extra base hits. No.
Above Griffey?
1.5+ games.
Yeah, it's pretty clean, yeah.
Give the Padres some credit. They pitch really well. They've kept the ball down. Haven't really given the Brewers many opportunities, but the Brewers going to get a jolt. It's got to come right here from Blake Contreras.
It is pretty clean, yeah.
Almost a month between home runs. Hit one at the beginning part of May at Tampa Bay.
No Otani autos. And guys, while you're here, while I have, save me time looking, what's that one run for? This one right here, that one goes for 950. Do I have a Wade Boggs? I get Wade Boggs in all the time. I'm sold out on Boggs right now. And Otani, I do not have Otani at the moment. Let me tell you guys something about Otani while I have a little bit of a crowd in here. You will not regret hearing this. You will not want to miss this. So with Shohei Otani, if you're getting an autograph on Shohei Otani for less than $3,000, you should be weary. I'll repeat that again. If you're getting a Shohei Otani autograph, once again, I don't have any Shohei at this time, but if you're getting a Shohei Otani autograph at this point, I'm not saying if you got it 3 months ago for, $2,000. That's different. At this point, if you're paying less than $3,000, it's probably fake. And better yet, Bo Jackson, James Adams. I'm right now. I'm between Bo's. The next Bo is going to be in for tomorrow's show. So on Otani, guys, there is another big thing. Otani right now, there is a forgery ring with forged Fanatics authentications. So the Fanatics sticker. Typically the Fanatics sticker, it has, it's one uniform look, but it's changed over time. Really do beware with Otani. You really have to make sure that it's an MLB hologram and that you're not getting ripped off on Otani. And reminder, if it's under $3,000 and it's like from someone that seems to be like a notable seller, it's not real. It's not real. And they're not a notable seller, obviously. They're just, they just run an eBay account and they, are going to move some fake stuff. So I just want to caution everybody. Everybody in the autograph business is doing their due diligence to caution as many customers as possible, and I need to do the same. You wouldn't get a ball off eBay anyways. I mean, I hear you, but at the same time, I guess there is a degree of difference between this and eBay because you're seeing the autograph in front of you. You're getting, I guess there is a difference, but yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Definitely, definitely beware though, guys. Especially, like, I'm not saying that, take a look at every ball that you get and every ball that you get is fake. I'm saying take a look at Shohei Otani's. If you're looking at a Shohei Otani and it's probably, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Yup, Drew. Of course, Drew.
Illustrates speed at third. Pitch to Freeling is a breaking ball for a strike. Stephen
Drew, you want to see the list? I got a list of what's what.
Get out of this. If Laurie Hone, his buddy picks him up.
I don't have them all in one spot. I could just tell you what is game used out of them. I don't have a list though. I could run through them and I could tell you, what's game used. Drew, when did I send you the list? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's that's the updated list. Game used. None of these are. That Aaron that I showed you is. The McGuire that I showed you is.
Chief Crucioni arguing. No avail.
Oh, this Pedro is. Yeah, Drew, that is the most updated. This Pedro is. This Joe Carter is.
Look at him walking off the mound. This guy's a nightmare. This kid's special, doing it all. Riley Green saves the day. Does everything on the field, plays great defense, can steal bags.
Pedro and Joe Carter are.
I know my swing is going to be in the best spot possible. I need to hit the ball. Riley Green turns into another one. That's the Tigers, baby.
Power is his inheritance, not relinquishing.
Oh, this Big Mac is. This McGuire is, but you've already seen a game use McGuire. This Phil Rizzuto is. This down here, this Jim Palmer is. Fergie Jenkins is. I have another Pedro game used. Kev, absolutely. Hellraiser, and what's up? And then I have another one here, John Kruk. Game used. Not much, brother. Robin Roberts. And that's it. That Frank Robinson is not. I believe that's it at the moment. As far as game used. Yep. Oh, also, this Joe DiMaggio is game used, but not game used in a game that Joe played in.
ERA just over 1.5.
This is game used, but not Joe didn't play in the game.
His slider is an absolute deadly pitch.
Sarne, which Pedro? This one with the 45?
But he'd have no traffic on the base.
Or the other one?
Just 218 against him this year. There's that slider. It's a wipe up for strike two.
This one?
Fastball, then that slider comes in at you. One goes into you as a right-handed hitter, the other goes away. You got to choose early. Hope you choose right. This is the strikeout. Uribe strikes out Lockridge. Let's go back to that last out of the sixth inning. Our all-state good hands play. This is a good play by Diaz behind the plate.
Hit it.
This ball is fair. It's on the plate. It's fair. You see him grab that ball while still on the plate.
No, he pitched it.
It's where Diaz picks it up. It's that high home camera.
Pedro only hit when he played in the National League and played interleague games.
Brewers and their hitting with runners in scoring position just continue to struggle. Today, just 2 opportunities with men in scoring position, but nonetheless, it's been a grind all year. Last night, 1 for 9.
Well, he was a pitcher. Pedro.
As we discussed earlier, too, AJ, as soon as you get into this bullpen for San
On that one,
look out.
let me check for you.
You start running into a strong.
Let me check for you.
Suarez,
If anybody else has any questions, let me know. I'm checking on that Pedro for you, though.
It's Estrada getting loose for San Diego. He also pitched last night.
Pedro.
Bogarts takes outside, and it's 3-1 on Xander. They'll check.
Let's see on Pedro here. Um,
1-3 today for Bogarts. And there's a strike.
that one's a lot more expensive than the other one. I'll tell you that.
Strike 3 called.
That one's 200. That one's 200. And that's because he rung someone up on this one. On the other one's much cheaper. This was a strike 3 call.
The next pitch, he comes back with this slider. Just really tough to hit.
The other one? You mean the price or what happened on the other one?
Roughly $1 million. It's a type ball. It's gonna be a badge of honor.
On the other one, it was just he just pitched it. It was just a pitch.
Pretty good.
And the price,
5 guys.
I can do 140, Sarne. 140.
It's a foul ball. For Luis Ariz, back on May 25th in Atlanta, swung and missed on 3 pitches in the first inning.
Do you have an offer on McGuire?
This one hit in the air to right.
If you take them both, what's your offer?
It was the first time he swung and missed at 2 straight pitches with the same at bat. Destroying the Pirates. Time for the great mascot race. Here's the pitch. And they're off. They're neck and neck. Look at them go. Listen to the cheers. They're heading for home. It's too close to call. Here's it's Corbin. Congratulations on winning the great.
I could cut it to like 190.
Play in Toronto. Guerrero sends over some good stuff for the guys, so we play in Toronto, I definitely dive into that. You gotta be careful with Vladdy, bro, because a Dominican breakfast will put you to sleep, bro. ¿Cómo está sonando la comida dominicana?
I could cut it to 190.
No sé cómo está sonando, porque obviamente mi esposa me cocina.
If you wanted to take them both, I could do a little bit better, but
Power is his inheritance.
you let me know, Sarne.
Man, they have enough talent to run the table. Every game here is like a party. Fans are also playing a part. They're affecting the game.
Team that we got in there, man. We're ready. We were ready to handle the business that we have.
The towels flying, the fans going nuts.
Think you know Kyle Schwarber? He's not playing lawyer ball. He's looking to do damage and hit home runs. Kyle Schwarber gets it.
And that's why, despite not being our prototype, he's one of our very favorite players. Get in the know with MLB Now.
Guys, if you want to see our list of over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs, let me know.
Batting third, number 5, George Brett.
Look at this. Years ago, 2010 draft, Bryce Harper, number 1 overall pick. That one worked out pretty well for the Washington Nationals, now Philly. Number 3 overall, Manny Machado.
What's up? What's up, guys? Say the word. List in the chat.
In that draft. A few picks later, you find Christian Yelich, 23rd overall by the Marlins. 2008.
Sarn, are you still with me?
That draft was littered with stars, not just those 4. Stars all up and down. Reese Hoskins digs in against Jeremiah Estrada. First pitch, a fly ball in the left. Just missed it. Merrill can't find it. Sheets is looking for it, and Sheets makes the catch for out number 1. Merrill had no idea where that fly ball was. Going back to that draft again, the best 4 from that draft. You go to Manny Machado, then Sale, Harper, DeGrom, and then Christian Yelich in the number 5 spot. A lot of production in that 2010 draft. I would not have thought that Manny Machado would be ahead of Bryce Harper or DeParted. Bryce Harper having the MVPs and everything. They've had incredible careers, both of them. Probably both headed for Cooperstown. Well, I would certainly think so. Bryce Harper's only a couple of home runs behind Manny Machado. He's got 345 to Machado's 351. Both arrived in the big leagues at the same time. Didn't take them long. Collins rips one into left to base. He's been on all 3 times. Last little dip into the Wayback Machine. How about a couple players who didn't sign from that draft? Aaron Judge ended up going to Fresno State. He's been pretty good. And then Russell Wilson, 10-time Pro Bowler, and now the New York Giants. Super Bowl champ for the Seahawks. Well, a couple more Hall of Famers we just showed from that draft. One in this sport and one in a different sport. Pitch to Caleb Durbin is a strike at 97 for strike 1. Bottom of the order, trying to get something done against Estrada.
Say the word. List in the chat.
Really thrives on chaos on the base paths. But they have not had the opportunities to use their speed very much. The first 2 games haven't had a lot of guys on base. Well, the Padres are doing a great job also of being quick to home plate. Watch how fast Estrada is. No leg kick almost. Slide stepping, getting into DS very quickly. Fouls away. Durbin 0 for 2 tonight. 4 for his last 21 at the plate.
Say the word. List in the chat, guys.
On the ground. It'll be fielded by the second baseman. To first. To third goes Collins. There's the speed. If they set for Durbin, we'll see if they get somebody on an error to allow Collins to get to third. Tough play for the second baseman.
Say the word. List in the chat, guys.
Getting that ball because Bogarts is going towards first base. Xander catches that ball. All his momentum is going to first. Iglesias has to really throw across his body. Great effort by Jake Cronenworth at first to knock this down. But once this ball gets away from him, it's easy for Collins to go to third. Then you get a pinch hitter for the Brewers. As Joey Ortiz was scheduled to hit Brewers shortstop, and Pat Murphy will use his top left-handed bat.
Say the word. List in the chat, guys.
To face Estrada. go to the scouting report on Bowers. Don't forget next Saturday, Baseball Night in America on Fox's historic rivals are at it again. As Aaron Judge and the Yankees take on Rafael Devers and the Red Sox, the Padres take on the Diamondbacks. Get local listings, the game in your area, next Saturday, 7 Eastern on Fox. 37,000 plus, starting to get loud here. These two matched up last night with the long speed between Bowers and Estrada. Then Estrada finally won with a strikeout. Bowers as a pinch hitter this season is 2 for 12, including a 2-run double. That was in Philadelphia last weekend. Tying run at third, with only one out. And it's high. First pitch split. Now, if I'm Jake Bowers right here, I'll haul it on. I got to cheat to get to a heater. I know he's throwing 97, 98. Don't worry about the split at 1-0. Get that torpedo bat ready, Jake. Try to get a ball up into the air. We can drive this run in. Foul back, and that got a piece of Diaz behind the plate.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys.
See, that was the pitch. That was the one. That was the one where you're thinking, just do a split for a ball. Probably going to get a fastball here. That's the one. There's out over the plate. So now you let him back into the count. Now he can go split again, go slider, go fastball. There's more options now. Swing and a miss at the top of the zone, and it's 1-2. And these two matched up last night. Estrada won that battle with a strikeout. Runner goes. Foul.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys.
Take that hot fastball at 99. Good take right there. That was the one Estrada wanted to get him on. Already got him swing and miss at that pitch once. Now, does he have the guts to throw the split? It's been his pitch. And Bowers will use his timeout. A couple of days ago in Cincinnati, came about.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys.
Game time home run of the ninth in Cincinnati. TJ Friedel went over the wall and took it back to end the game. Fly ball to the right center. It is deep. It is in the ballpark, but deep enough to score Collins and tie the game 1-1.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys. Let me know that you want to see that list.
Well, he gets the job done, Jake Bowers. He gets a fastball. It's kind of middle, and he hits it deep enough to score the run. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't see a split after he got to 2 strikes right there. I know he threw the fastball by him earlier in the at-bat, but, man, when you have a weapon like that split that Estrada throws, it would have been nice to have maybe mixed one in with 2 strikes to get him to try to chase or get a ground ball possible. Bryce Terang hits. He's 0 for 3. Terang takes high.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys.
Don't want that pitch at that location either. If he was throwing the fastball, he wanted it up. No, he wanted it a little higher than that. But right here, Durbin's got to go for it. You've got to press the issue if you're the Brewers. You're having a hard time scoring runs.
List in the chat.
Got a good lead over at first. Stays put, 1-0. Ground ball hit flat. It's second. Iglesias picks it towards home. And again, the Brewers get their first run of the series. Sack fly by Bowers. Brand new game as we go to the eighth.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys.
The floor is back in Motown. Right now, Major League Baseball, we have a new Tiger King. Tarek Struble owns this mound. Look at him walking on the mound. This kid's special, doing it all. Riley Green saves the day. Does everything on the field, plays great defense, can steal bags. He's a monster. If I'm on time, I know my swing's going to be.
Guys, say the word, list in the chat. We got everybody from Paul Molitor to Paul Schemes. Let me know who you guys want to see. Say the word, list in the chat.
This guy is the entire package. Struck him out. My goodness. He has a weapon.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys.
What I like most about him, he pitches with an attitude. Still on their feet for Paul Skeens. Everyone wants to watch this guy. Must see TV from 6'7", top 5 exit velo, #1 arm in the sport. There's a cruise missile. More fireworks. He can go out there to center field, relax, and I think this is a 30-30 guy this season.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys, if you want to see that list. Over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs. Let us know if you want to see that list. Say the word, list, chat.
Danny Machado leads it off at the top of the 8th inning against Abner Uribe. Up for his second inning, struck out a pair at a scoreless 7th. This pitch is slightly high for ball 1. Machado base hit, 3 tries. Andre Monasterio takes over at shortstop after Joey Ortiz was pinch hit for.
What's up, man? We lost you last night, man.
Here's a strike.
How's everything?
Does not go multiple innings very much. This is the 5th time that he's got more than an inning. Swing and a miss. Bowling ball in on Machado's hands. This was last night. And Machado on the number 351 that came on the 8th inning to lead off. It's off of Grant Anderson.
Say the word, list in the chat, guys.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ribe's out here for Machado. After Machado,
List in the chat.
and the lefty warming up with the bullpen for the Brewers. So he's out here. You mentioned just the multiple innings. The reason he's out here is to get Manny Machado out and they can line up the lefty for the next 2 lefties. It's Jared Koenig getting ready.
If you want to see that list, say the word list, and we'll get that list over to you guys.
Hey, Jeff, we'll let you play catcher in here. Do you throw him a sinker in, or do you throw him a slider? He had a slider for a homer last night. Throw him a slider, better be down and away. And a bullet in. Henry Uribe came back fastball and right down the middle, came in at 99, left the.
Say the word list in the chat, guys.
You know how easy it is to be a big league catcher? Just throw what they don't hit. It's a rush cat. Trang needed to be about 2 inches taller to catch that one. Pat Murphy is coming out. He's going to take the ball from Abner Uribe. Jared Koenig's coming in with Ben on.
Say the word list in the chat, guys. LIST in the chat.
Baseball helmet. And good guess, by the way. Go let him try to hit that, man. It's unhittable. The Braves have staying power, just an absolute powerhouse. Big time bombers in the lineup that could really, really hurt you. They're going to be a force again. In 2024 National League Cy Young Award winner. This is what the greats do.
Say the word list in the chat, guys. LIST in the chat.
Fire. He is MLB Sonic the Hedgehog.
Frank, just keep on rolling.
However, is his inheritance.
List in the chat, my friend. Say the word list and we'll get it right over to you.
There's a unicorn in Hollywood.
The lineup we know is incredibly deep, but that starting rotation is unlike anything I can remember.
I got them running the National League. I think this is the first of like 4 or 5 straight world championships. This is just an incredible wealth of riches. There's just so much to go around. And the punch just seemed to fit perfectly.
Then Vinny Pasquantino leads off. Drill. Deep right center. Headed for the fountains. Splash. There it is. Perfect night for a splash down.
Oh, man. How about that swing? It's a fastball. You're looking for it. You jump it. It's in the middle. Don't miss. Remember we're talking about it early. Don't miss when he makes a mistake.
7th home run of the season for Vinny Pasquantino.
Say the word list in the chat, guys. Let me know.
Team leading 26 RBI.
Star is
Next up out of the Brewers bullpen, 32nd appearance for him. Matt Murphy loves to use him, especially against lefties.
What's up, Jay?
Squares to blunt. It's a foul.
You guys want to see our list? Let me know.
When can we use our pitchers?
Say the word.
This is the pocket for Katie. With Maryland Sheets, even Iglesias, they'll take their chances probably with to get.
Got Miguel Cabrera fresh in.
Crossfire lefty, fast.
Just a regular autograph on Miggy, guys.
Really crossfires.
A clean one nonetheless.
This time swing and a miss on the cutter, and it's a quick 0-2 on Merrill. Couple of bloop singles to left. He scored the only run for San Diego.
New Miggy. Gotta have that Miggy in. You know how it is.
97, and from that crossfire you talk about, for a lefty, the baseball is coming from behind your back. No doubt, and I'm surprised. Lefties are only hitting 190 off of them this year. For most lefties that throw crossfire, they actually throw on the other side of the rubber. We talked about that with Nick Nevada earlier. Most of them throw from the first base side. He actually throws from the third base side. Merrill, left field again. Collins makes the catch. The first goes Machado.
Say the word. List in the chat, guys.
Game summary is sponsored by Coors Lights. 1-1 contest. Sacrifice fly for the Brewers. That came in the 7th inning. RBI hit off the bat of Elias Diaz. Both starters pitched pretty well in this one. Quintana 5 innings of 1 run ball, 5 2/3. Colin did not give up a run. Very well pitched for both teams. Been playing the 8th inning. So Sheets stays in against the lefty. And a line drive. Stereo no throw. Nothing Kevin Sheets can do here. When I played for Minnesota, Tom Kelly was our manager. He would hit like that. He would say, shouldn't they get a half a hit for that one? Because it's just such a great swing and great at bat, and you make it out, and it feels so terrible. Now the Brewers an out away, getting to the bottom of the 8th inning in the middle of the order schedule. Iglesias has walked in his 3 trips to the plate. Machado single to open up the inning against Uribe. Iglesias leading 2-2.
Say the word list, guys.
Got him. Keenan comes in and blows Iglesias away with 99. Keenan inherits a runner and strands him at first base. This is a good old-fashioned cheese. St. Louis Cardinals, one of the cleanest jerseys in the game. I've always felt that way. And, the birds on the bat, just an iconic logo. I mean, look how rich that yellowish gold is in the bat. All the stitching with the birds. I just always thought it's one of the best looks in the game. 35 is the number I wore in my Major League debut. I actually think this might be the jersey from my Major League debut. So that was 2010, May 29th.
When greatness calls, you answer. Don't give up. Level up. Design your dreams. Polo 67. The new no-do from Ralph Lauren.
I think it's very cool what Fanatics has done. It's just a giant sport festival. What would you want every sports fan to dream of doing? Okay, this is exciting. People think I'm actually crazy. If you're a Rockies fan, they've got some young talent, pretty dynamic everyday positions. Starting to see some young guys with some serious talent. There's some speed, and there's some pop.
Guys, if you want to take a look at my list of over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseball, say the word list.
They just need to have some guys that have breakout here. If there's potential there to have that, they're going to be competitive in every game.
Darn, what's up? Welcome back. Guys, if you want to see our list of over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs, as well as bats, jerseys, photos, let me know, chat. Say the word list. We'll get that list of over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs over to you.
New pitcher on for San Diego. Jackson Churio is at the plate. First pitch swinging. And it's 0-1. Jason Adam is on. Standing setup man for San Diego. Jason Adams, a lot of off-speed. You saw first pitch slider there, Churio, but changeup is really his pitch. He's been better against lefties. Not surprising with how good his changeup is, but a lot of...
Say the word list, chat. Let me know.
Little funk mixed in there, Jeff, with his motion, but he's been effective for these Padres since he's been traded over. Tampa Bay for the first half of the season last year pitched to a 1 ERA last year of the Padres. Churio lines it, caught by Machado. I'm not sure if he caught it or it caught him. That ball was smoked.
Jesus.
That had double written all over it, and Machado just didn't get the webbing on it. Wow, is right.
Guys, welcome in, welcome in. Say the word list if you want to see our list. We got guys from Derek Jeter to Aaron Judge to Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle. Let me know who you're looking for.
For 3 lifetime against Jason Adams.
Got over 350 signed, authenticated Major League Baseballs.
It's outside. That was your first look at the slider to the left-hander. Three balls, no strikes on Christian Yelich. He's walked twice and fly to center. You got a green light here for Murph, right? I would think so if Yelich is comfortable to hit 3-0. He's done it on occasion.
Say the word list in the chat, guys.
And he took a breaking ball.
I got PCA on the way in, guys.
So the Padres were thinking right.
You guys like PCA?
Yelich has the 3-0 green light, and they drop in a 3-0 breaking ball. Now probably 3-0 changeup, 3-1 breaking ball, something different again. Went back to a breaking ball and somehow caught the corner. Didn't have to be. It's 3-2. Back-to-back sliders from Adam.
Say the word list, chat.
And that's down and in. He took it for ball 4. It's third.
I got you, Darvish, in.
He is on, representing the go-ahead run for Contreras.
Lamonte Wade. Camilo Doval.
Takes one right down the middle for strike one. Christian Yelich, he's got wheels. Their opponents are 7 of 8 in stolen base attempts against Adam. And fouled back. 2 pretty good pitches for Contreras. Well, first pitch, I think he was looking breaking ball, because if you remember his last at bat, he looked really bad on the first pitch breaking ball. Oh, sorry, 2 at bats ago. The last at bat, he got the single early. But I think he was looking breaking ball. He got a fastball down the middle. Next one, he got another one. He was a little bit more ready for it. 2-0 on the ground foul. See, that was the one he was looking for earlier, which is the slider down and away. First pitch, he didn't get it. Now, if you're Adam, do you go back to it, or you see that bad of a swing from Contreras and just try to throw it a little bit more outside and down? Caught pretty much the middle of the plate at the knees. That's on the ground, slow roller, Machado. No throw, base hit Contreras. Who needs exit velocity? And Machado is playing almost on the cutout of the outfield grass. No chance. As great as Manny Machado is, there's just no chance he makes a smart play. He tries to arm fake, get Christian Yelich to come off second base, but Jackson Churio's going over there. Man, I hit one 105 for now. William Contreras hits one about.
Guys, say the word list in the chat.
Sal Frelick.
Let me know.
1 out. Outside. Brewers still do not have an extra base hit in the series. You mentioned Churio 105 off the bat. That last one was at 84 off the bat from William Contreras. I'm surprised it was 84. It was 84 straight down into the ground. Yeah. 1-0 is a strike.
All right, guys. That's it. We're going to wrap up here. Have a good one, everybody.
Coming into today, Sal Frelick